Is offering full price on a house enough in 2022? Hi, I'm Joe Cafasa with eXp Realty, and I've been a realtor for 18 years. I've seen a very strong market back in 2004. I've seen a really crappy market back in 2008 through 2010. And now I've seen an insane market from 2020 to current. So over the past couple years, we're seeing that a listing price is often just a recommended starting price. And from there, God only knows where you're going to have to pay for the house. So what we're recommending to clients is really be knowledgeable. And again, as realtors, we're knowledgeable so we could help you and give you advice on what the market is doing. But also you as a buyer should be knowledgeable about what the trends in the real estate market are. So 2022 is a little bit too soon to be able to tell what the market's going to do. Our advice for buyers in 2021, pretty much from January all the way till April, May, some towns it was the entire year, but we saw from January till May was a really crazy period of time. So we were recommending to buyers, which, if you're just meeting with a realtor and they tell you this, you're gonna think they're nuts. But we were recommending to buyers that you had to go in and offer anywhere from 5 to 10% over asking price if you wanted a shot of the house. And again, one of my last videos, I talked about appraisals and what the ramifications if the house under appraises. But that's what we were seeing as a trend for if you wanted to guarantee that you could get a house, you had to drastically overpay. So what is the market going to do in 2022? Nobody really knows. Obviously, we don't have a crystal ball. It's just the middle of January right now, so we don't have any hard facts. But what I'm seeing on my listings are we've seen a skyrocketing number of showings on them. What I'm also seeing is we're seeing a drastically lower amount of inventory even than we did last January. So if we were on fire last January, kind of like that, then we're going to be in a much hotter seller's market, I think, for the first quarter of 2022. So if you're a seller, don't wait until the mid to late spring to put your house on the market. Call me today. Let's get a game plan, get the house on the market. We could do seller to find suitable housing clauses so that you're protected if you can't find a house right away to buy. But don't wait, because if you end up waiting until May, June, July, then you might miss the hottest part of this year's real estate market. So what we saw last year, we saw the first quarter to quarter and a half extremely very, very hot. Then we saw a slowdown, and then we saw it pick back up in the fall and throughout the winter. Even in December, we were writing offers on houses pretty much from the week before Christmas all the way through the new year. We were extremely busy. So don't wait if you're a seller. Put your house on the market early. Those are often the houses that sell for the highest amount of money we've seen in the last couple years at least. And let's come up with a game plan for what you're going to do on the buy end if you're staying in the area. If you're a buyer, start the process now. Don't wait until your lease is up in 30 days and you need to be in a property in 30 days. Start looking at houses, start looking at trends, start getting a comfort level for where you're going to be and what you're going to have to do, and if this is the right time for you to buy a house. If I was a first-time home buyer, I would be a little bit hesitant if I was going to be purchasing a house right now. I would think, am I overpaying for a house? Now, the flip side to that is interest rates are also going to start going up. So if we don't expect, which I don't think we will, a drastic slowdown over the next couple years where prices fall, then you might be better off buying a house now at a lower interest rate, so your monthly payment will be lower over the next 30 years than if you save $10,000 or $15,000 on the purchase price, but your interest rates go up 2%, then your monthly payment over 30 years will be much higher than if you purchased a house now. So do your research, call me, I'll help you get started in the process and get a good foothold on what the market's doing, what trends we're seeing, and if this is truly a good time for you to buy or for you to sell your house, because you're the only one who's going to be able to answer that question. I could give you guidance, but don't meet with a realtor and let them tell you what's best for you. That's a decision that you have to make on your own.